What up, what up, what up? It is the Spar-Inn Boxing Podcast here with a very special guest, Lorenzo Medina, just signed by Top Rank.
The giant killer? That's a giant killer, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Not officially signed by Top Rank yet. Not officially signed by Top Rank yet. But,
Oh, my bad. So you're on the undercard, though, coming up,
but yeah,
correct?
yeah, we're fighting on the card, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that'll hopefully put us in the right path, for bigger things.
Yeah. So speaking of the right path and bigger things, I know you were also on Jake Paul's undercard. Speak about that. We heard from our previous interviews with some fighters that he pays well. Is that true?
Yeah, the pay was all right.
Yeah.
It was pretty professional, and honestly, it was they were good people. It was easy to communicate, and everything was pretty straightforward. I fought under his promotion 3 times also.
3 times?
3 times already?
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, he was. I fought there for my 7th, 8th, and 9th fight.
Damn. So how does one get the nickname the Giant Killer? We got to ask. I mean, that's probably the most.
Like you 6'2" though. Like
yeah, but we gotta. I'm a realist, and at the end of the day, like, there's a lot of dudes bigger than me.
That's a fact. Okay. What's the average size you think? Pause.
I think for a heavyweight, easily like 6'4".
Okay.
6'4".
I'm thinking like 6'4". And bro, like, the bigger they are, honestly, the easier it is for me. So it's like if I can get in there with like a giant dude, like, yeah, that's what I want, bro, and I'm gonna beat that motherfucker's ass.
So I know you went a little viral. I've never seen this. I've been watching boxing my whole life. I'm a nerd with it.
A little viral. You turned somebody into a meme.
Yeah.
Yo, how you feel? You turned them into a meme.
Nah, bro, before the fight, I told him I was gonna put him on a T-shirt, and I literally did that.
Nah, you did not say that shit. You didn't say that shit.
And
Nah.
I told him, and then I threw my T-shirt at his face after I knocked him out.
No, the fuck
yeah, and then he ain't want it. So the photographer taking photos of me punching him was like, "Yo, can I have it?" I was like, "Bro, take it."
Yeah,
he didn't want it. He didn't even know where he was at.
Yeah, that's where he was so like lost that like that same night he texted me still talking shit, and I'm like, "Bro, you just got knocked out."
Yo, that's crazy.
I've never.
And like people thought when I called out his wife, people thought that like his wife was hollering at me, and like, nah, she wasn't. She was throwing shade the whole night.
What kind of beef was you in?
No, for real, she replied to like 80+ comments that night before the fight, saying I was gonna get knocked out and shit, this and this. And yo, listen, I couldn't lose to that dude, bro. I wasn't gonna lose to that dude. Especially when his wife fucking at legs so long was in my DMs, my coach's DMs, managers talking about that I was gonna get knocked out. So it couldn't happen.
He had his wife.
You know what they say though. You know what they say though.
What?
The woman be the downfall of niggas. Boy, I'm trying to tell you.
Honestly, bro, like I think it's one or the other, bro. Listen, it's up to you. If you could control that situation and you could handle your woman, then you're in the right path. But listen, his wife was running that ship. She would have gave me a better fight than her man. That's real.
Yeah.
Damn. he just killed him with some shit. Some bars.
Yo, but
shit.
Speaking of women, too, I know now, not that you needed anything more to fight for. I know we touched base. You said you got a kid on the way. So
yeah, little baby girl.
You're going to be putting people out then. Like, what the hell?
I got a daughter, too, so yeah.
Congrats, man. Congrats. Like, I don't want to see.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I could have sworn because Top Rank's posting you like they signed you, so I'm like, oh, okay. They signed him.
I think I'm definitely selling a lot of tickets on the card.
Yeah, it's in Miami too. So.
Yeah, a lot of the dudes aren't from Miami, so it would be smarter than to post me. I feel like. Yeah. But I'm excited, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I could really say.
Your relationship now he is my favorite fighter. Anyone that follows our podcast knows I'm like obsessed with the guy, Teofimo Lopez.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Speak on your guys' relationship if you could, and how did that come about?
I used to see Teal because I came up in the Pines Police
Yeah.
Athletic League, and he was in the
Yep.
Davie Police Athletic League. At first, and we would go to the Davie Powell to spar and stuff, and I'd
Yeah.
always see him. And then they closed down the Pines Powell. This was after he went pro and everything, and I ended up going to Davie Powell. And then
Okay.
he started coming back, and he would look out for all the kids and stuff. And he saw me one time. Then he started following me, started seeing my nationals and stuff. And then when
Yeah.
I went pro, he invited me over to the cookouts or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And, now he just looks out for me, bro. He's one of the reasons I got on this card. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
shout out to him
That's
for
dope.
sure.
That's dope.
And Brad Goodman and Evan Korn.
How? Yeah. Evan Korn's a good dude. How is it like? You're in South Florida, correct?
Yeah.
So how is it? What's a day in the life of you like? I know it's hot as hell there, so you got to run in the morning, right?
Nah, I mean, bro, listen, sometimes it just depends how my coach is feeling, bro.
Yeah. That beer don't keep you warm, man.
Bruh.
Warm, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Listen, the problem isn't the heat, bro. It's just the humidity. It's
Yeah.
feel nasty running in this weather.
Yep. My
Yeah.
sister just, we're out of New York, so my sister just moved down there from New York. She's been there 2 years now, and she says she just stays inside because it's so damn hot or humid, as you said.
Listen, when it cools down, you see everybody outside. It gets real nice, but
That's got to kind of help you in a sense, though, being in a heavyweight and stamina as a heavyweight is.
listen, my
is
coach
always,
the other day for Memorial Day, you know how they have that what's it called, that challenge they do.
what? I
Which
don't
one?
even know.
Memorial Day.
Oh, the Murph challenge.
So
The Murph challenge. Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's from Long Island too.
You're supposed to do
Yeah,
the mile.
yeah,
And you're supposed to do the pull-ups, push-ups, and squats.
yeah. Like one after another,
And then
whatever, all
another
throughout the
mile.
day. Yep.
So my coach is like, "Yo, we're gonna do that," but I had a torn shoulder a couple months
Yeah.
back, so I can't really do the pull-ups. So
Yeah.
he was like, "We're gonna do sit-ups and more push-ups and more squats." But instead of running 1 mile, he was like, "Yo, we're running 2 miles."
In the heat.
Yeah, so we run 2 miles. Get back. Then he does 200 push-ups, 200 sit-ups, and 300 squats. We do those.
Oh my goodness.
I thought we were done. Another
Yeah.
2 miles. He's like, "Nah, we got 2 more miles." All right,
That's good,
do
man.
the 2 miles, bro. The miles, because the squats was the last thing we did. So
Yeah.
the miles, bro. When we started running, it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was honestly the worst thing, one of the worst things I ever felt, because you had no control over it. You couldn't
None.
run.
Yeah.
It was pretty much just keep your legs moving and don't bust your ass.
Yeah. Just don't think about
Don't
it.
trip over your own feet.
Yeah,
That's how you get.
exactly.
When you tired, you be looking down like, damn, damn, this shit is
I'm
crazy.
trying to make sure I don't cross my feet in the middle of the
Yeah.
road. That shit
Yeah.
That's a
sucks.
fact.
So I get back, I could, bro, I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Go upstairs." He pulls out the 24-ounce gloves.
He's
Puts me in the
24s.
24. Then he's like, "We're doing 3 rounds, just nonstop. 3 rounds, 30-second break, just nonstop straight punches."
Yeah.
Okay, we get that. We get through that. For when it comes to stuff like that, I kind of just, once you get into a little space, you kind of just keep going, and
Yeah.
you don't really feel it no more. But when you stop, and then he tells you to box,
Yeah.
that's the worst part. That's the worst part, because your
wild.
body's dead. So
And I'm only-
after the 3 rounds, I'm like, "Okay, do we got anything else?" He's like, "Yeah, just 1 more round." I'm like, "What are we gonna do?" He's in box. I'm like, "Bet." But he's like, "It's a 10-minute round."
What's that? What the hell is a
A
10-minute
round.
Yeah, no,
Like, what the hell is a 10-minute?
So this camp, bro, I haven't done anything less than a 9-minute round. Than a 9-minute
Jeez.
round in the last 3 weeks.
As a heavyweight, is 9-minute round.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You should. That's probably putting you over top for heavyweights, because I doubt
Bro,
that any heavyweight
today-
is doing that.
Today, what we did was, we did 12 rounds in total, but we split it in 2. So we
Okay.
did 6 rounds straight and then 6 rounds straight.
But how the hell you stay a heavyweight then? Because you should
Yeah,
be
you
skinny
be
as fuck.
shedding.
Because you running yo, you just did the Murph. You did the Murph and like what? Like how you stay in that? What's your diet like that you stay in the heavyweight?
Bruh, and that's that. They got me on a nutritionist too, bruh. She
Yeah.
sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't
I
feel
don't,
like
I don't
don't feel like
understand
a
how you a
heavyweight,
heavyweight.
Nah,
don't
that's
feel like
good.
it.
Because you moved good anyway.
Yeah,
So
you
now
move like you not heavy,
Nah,
but you a heavyweight.
bro, people don't realize how much like leg work I do and stuff. Like every
Yeah,
Friday, you know, we're hitting the stadium. I got a 50-pound weight vest on, and we're running up and
Yeah.
down the stadium with the weight vest on.
Yeah.
Or if not, bro, I'm just boxing with the weight vest, or I'm running my
Yeah.
miles with the weight vest.
It's crazy, man. Pro stuff is just so different. Like that's why you're the way you are, though, and that's why it's everything's falling
I
into
think
place.
what helps me the most, bro, and what really separates me is like how much I run. People,
Yeah.
heavyweights don't like to run, bro. They're running like
Nah.
3 miles, 4 miles, and like, oh, that's enough. And I'm like, bro, that's not enough. That's how much I was running when I was an amateur. You know,
Yeah.
shit's different now. And
good,
like, bro, there's days I run like 10 miles like once a month, and
Oh my
and it's not even like
God damn.
I got the receipts too. Like
Dude,
I
damn.
track all my logs.
Yeah. 10
And-
miles.
And it's not like I'm doing them at like a 13-minute mile because I see dudes do it and they're doing it
Yeah.
at these slow ass. Nah, like
You're looking
my
at
first
him.
mile is like a 10 and a half, and I'm finishing off at like a 9-minute. You know,
God damn.
I'm doing good miles too. And track work.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm still confused. How the fuck are you still a heavyweight? But okay.
So
I'm
what
like-
do you?
I'm like 230 right now, 235.
I was gonna ask, what do you like walk around? That's crazy, man.
Oh, walk around, bro. Like sometimes I'll mess up and I get a little heavy. I'll be like 250, 255.
Yeah.
Sometimes the heaviest,
That's crazy.
bro. I mean, when I won my nationals, like the Team
Yeah.
USA qualifiers and stuff, I was 267 pounds.
My goodness.
And you
267.
fucking move, and then you run
Nah, I beat the
crazy.
shit out those kids. I beat the shit out.
You fucking, you
That's-
fucking.
you got
And,
grown
like,
man weight.
the funniest part is I fought that kid.
You was beating up grown men and fucking sparring at, what, 16, 17? I seen videos. That shit is crazy.
Nah. And like the kid that I beat in the finals, he was like 6'7".
Yeah.
You guys probably know him. Federico Pacheco. Diego
Pacheco,
Pacheco's
yeah.
Mm.
Good
I
boxing
whooped that
family
boy's
too.
ass.
That's
I
crazy,
whooped
man.
his ass easy from the outside too, and I was half his size. I out jabbed him from the outside,
Yeah.
moving on.
That's that leg work, man.
I actually
Crazy.
told him like, let's fight in the pros, and they didn't even want it.
Nah,
That's nuts.
that's
Why
what's
would-
funny. As time goes on, and I wanted to ask. So we just saw a guy who I know you shared the ring with last Saturday night. I'm still hungover from it because I get a little wild at these fights. But Saturday night,
it's nuts.
Top Rank did sign him, I believe. Ali Feliz.
Oh,
He's from
yeah,
Connecticut.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's good.
And you had a split decision with him too, and he could
Shit,
bang. He
and
could,
bro, I didn't even have a coach when I fought him.
Yeah,
like I hadn't even started training with like my coaches now. I was pretty much just, it was reflexes for me. I was like, I was at the POW program, and I was just sparring the kids there and just training and doing conditioning. And then they would, I went and I fought him with like not even 5 fights. I had like 3 or 4 fights.
Yeah, and then but I was just thinking like when we were there watching him fight, and I knew you guys had that previous match. I'm like, damn, Top Rank's setting something up, man. You gotta get your get back.
Nah, he's cool people. I mess with him. I wish the best for him. I mean, if that fight happens in the future, but he's just getting his career started out. You know, he's 2-0.
Yeah. He's a big dude too. He fits that
I don't think he's
heavyweight.
that big for real.
Nah, maybe I'm just a little dude because I look at him and I'm like, damn, that's
I mean, but like you gotta compare it to like the next dude I'm fighting. He's like 6'5".
the giant killer.
He's like 6'5", 250. He's a pretty solid dude. He fought a couple good people and gave him a good fight. Shit, he went to a decision twice with Joey Duenko.
Yeah. I was looking that up too before we had the interview, and I'm like, okay,
I didn't even know that until like a week ago. I'm not gonna lie.
it don't mean
Yeah,
nothing.
it be like that sometimes, bro.
I'm like,
It be like that.
Everybody's like, nah, you go smoke this guy. You go smoke this guy. I'm like, oh shit, he went to the decision twice with Joey Duenko.
Yeah, but
Duenko's different.
yo, he's so fun to watch because you see his body type, right? And you're like,
Yeah, you know what the problem with Dwayko is? He would have been a monster if he could move his feet, but his feet are stuck in the mud, bro.
But just his body type, bro. You see him, you're like, and then he's banging, and you're like,
Yeah,
God
no,
damn.
he got pop. He got good defense. He's like if they strap like concrete blocks to James Toney's feet and then threw him in the ring. You know?
And he's got decent IQ too. It's just like
he
needs to be.
He can box.
He got to be running with you, man. He got to be running with you.
That's a dangerous fight for anybody.
Yeah.
Kid,
Nobody
I mean, the kid that just beat him, we tried to fight and he declined me like same day.
Okay.
Forgot his name. That tall, big
You're at
black
that.
kid. He's like 10-1 or some shit like that.
I'm not sure who, but you're at that point, kind of like you just explained with Dwayko. It's kind of high risk, low reward right now. So like,
Oh no, yeah, for sure.
Does that ever like affect you with matchmaking or?
Bro, all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
Like, when going into that Joshua Temple fight, we found Joshua Temple 4.5, 5 weeks out. Before that, we went through like maybe 8 opponents that said yes at first.
Okay.
And then said no, and then everybody wanted more money, and I'm like, bro, your life's not worth that much money. You're lucky I'm even offering you this much, bro.
Yeah.
We were offering like $15K for 6 rounds, which is a crazy amount of money, bro. On a big card, on the Jake Paul. Yeah. And dudes were coming at me asking for like $25,000, $30,000, and I'm like,
yeah. That's so messed up, and I didn't mean that in like a disrespectful way. High risk, low reward.
No. But I mean, like, listen, bro. Like I said, I'm a realist.
Yeah.
I'm not at that point where like the entire world knows me. You know.
Yeah.
The boxing world knows me, but not the entire world knows me yet. And it's gonna take those big fights where I'm gonna come in on the B side for me to get my name out there.
Yep.
Which those fights are gonna come. You know, as long as it's the right opportunity, you know, we'll take them.
For sure, bro.
That Joshua Temple fight, everybody had me losing going into the last round. They counted the drop. Which he never even hit me. That's 2 rounds. And people didn't know I was sick as a dog that fight. I actually felt like I was gonna throw up in the middle of the ring.
Oh my
Going
goodness.
into the 3rd round,
Man.
my coach was like, bro, like, get this round back. I was like, all right. So I go out there. First 3 punches I throw, as soon as I throw those punches, I want to throw up everywhere. So I was like, you know, I was just moving my feet and stuff.
Yeah.
Not until the 5th round did I like even throw a punch.
That's wild.
But the fucking announcers don't make it worse.
Yeah. And I told my coach, everybody's like screaming at me. I'm like, I got it. Watch this.
That's wild.
I already knew. He was chinny, bro. Like every time I touched him, he was stumbling and his legs was giving out. I just had to really like commit to it, and I saw it coming.
So you have a 90% KO ratio, and at heavyweight, like that's what's crazy. People say like the heavyweight division's wide open, but there's so many tough guys like yourself, and it's like we just want you to take that next step. But when people duck you, like you just explained, they do. It's got to be so difficult mentally.
Yeah, bro, because it's like, why would I want to take an opportunity against a dangerous fighter on a club show where nobody's gonna see it?
Yeah.
When I'll fight a Kobe Madison on Top Rank, you know. And then build my way up and then fight, you know, a Christian Dunn or like you know, a Richard Torres or something that, you know, on ESPN.
Torres too. He's another one. Like I could see a guy like you versus him.
No, yeah, that'll be a good fight.
Good.
You know,
that's good money. Yeah,
that'd be a banger,
that fight,
actually.
A lot of people want that fight, and that would be a smart fight. But you know, I feel like if we wait a year, that fight we could make a lot more money for that fight.
A lot more money. Yeah, that's a fact.
Than if we do it right now.
He can't move with you though. That's the crazy part.
He's a bull.
Top Rank got the best matchmakers in the world, bro.
Yeah, they do. They do. They really do. So that
Torres can't move with you though.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, he can't move.
My boy just fought him. He was doing good, but you know he didn't stick to the game plan.
Torres is a workhorse too with that. Like his aggression, people like he's just aggressive, but he works. I mean, he works.
Yeah, no,
out.
he train. You can tell he trains hard as stuff. Curtis Harper exposed him, bro. In my opinion.
I know when that went when it went to the later rounds, I'm like,
it went to the last round.
Yeah,
and it's like, and it's not like Curtis Harper was giving him a hard fight. He was just eating his shit.
Yeah.
And then every time he hit him, Richard Torres didn't want to throw anything.
Yep.
And then Richard Torres was gas.
Yeah.
I actually went up to George Torres. I was at that fight and I told him he looked like shit.
What you say? Nothing. Yo, you low key gangster. You low key gangster over here, man.
Straight Cuban over here.
I'm just trying to be, an ally.
Yeah, all right.
What an ally.
What an
ally. You look like ass.
shit.
I just want my voice.
Get your shit up.
I want my voice in the back of these heavyweights' head. Like, yo, bro,
Yeah.
remember Lorenzo said you look like shit.
So explain the sparring circuit. Who's a guy that you spar with on the regular or often that we haven't really heard of yet, isn't really getting the most exposure? I always like to ask fighters this question because there's always guys on the come up that.
I spar this amateur a lot. His name's Daniel. I forgot his last name.
Okay.
He'll be. I'm pretty sure he'll be fighting at the next nationals.
Okay.
He's pretty good. He's more like a cruiserweight though. But I like sparring with the smaller guys sometimes because it's like I work on my defense. You know, if I can make those dudes miss, and the heavyweights aren't really that hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Like this fight, bro, you're gonna see a lot of like my defense come out, and it might end in the first round. To be honest with you, it might.
He said, my defense gonna come out, but it's gonna end in the first round.
Nah, because I feel like I have a feeling this dude's.
Oh, so you gonna counter?
Yeah.
Some counter.
I have a feeling this dude's gonna come out just swinging on me.
Yeah.
He has a good jab, but I feel like he's gonna come out swinging on me. So I gotta make him miss, get him scared a little bit, make him not confident in himself, and then
he gonna walk into some.
Hey man, you got
bro.
As a heavyweight man, you can steal the show. It's T.O.'s show. You guys are boys, but
yeah, but like think of me as like the heavyweight Teofimo Lopez. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit this dude with like a triple left hook and then sleep him right there. Watch.
You just gained an all-time fan now. So congratulations
triple
on
left
that.
Nah, for real. He was a good dude though, bro. He looks out for the the next generation.
Yeah, for sure. And being on Top Rank, man, like you said, with their matchmaking, you show out here, man, the sky's the limit. I could have, and they already are high on you because they posted you, man. They were posting you all over the place. You know what I mean? They're like on the card.
Yeah, come fight in New York so we could be ringside fucking screaming.
Yeah, but y'all be taxing too much.
He's right. That's why.
I hate it.
That's right.
I hate it.
It's not our fault.
No,
I hate it.
Yeah, and
they be telling everybody their business out there. Everybody got to know how much you get paid out there.
Yep. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That's a fact.
That's stuff you don't see too. Like as a fighter, he's a businessman at the end of the day too. He's prize fighting.
Nah, listen. One thing I'm a hustler, bro.
Yeah, he's prize fighting.
Oh yeah. I heard about that. Your grandma too was a hustler, right?
Big hustler. Big hustler. Listen, bro. Nobody's gonna hustle me. That's all I know.
That's good though. That's good.
That's a fact.
And you know it's a shrewd
I told promotion
business.
companies like they want me to sign the contract right there for the fight in 2 days, and I'm like, I'm not signing that shit.
That's good. You're smart. They don't like that.
I tell the dude right to his way, like, I'm not signing it, bro. Like my manager's gonna look at it first.
Promotional companies
they do that,
like,
bro. They do that for real.
Yeah, they don't like
they
a boxer with
sign
brains.
everything before your manager's there and stuff.
They do not like a boxer with brains, so that's good. Stay on your toes in that regard too.
Big Ryan got to look at this first, bro.
Yeah, that's the manager, Big Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan Ricky.
Yeah. So speaking of promotions as well, how did you get mixed up with Thanks for Playing? Because I just saw their stuff online, and I'm like, yo, these guys got cool ass T-shirts. And then being in New York and Bruce Carrington, they're one of the guys they signed as well. You know, I had to order the Shoe York shirt. How did you get mixed up with them? Did they just reach out to you?
Bro, they hit me up when they first started, and I'm not gonna lie, when they first hit me up, they didn't have like really anything on it. So I thought it was a scam.
Yeah, yo, me too. Then they sent me shit, and I'm like, damn, I love these guys. What the hell? And the stuff is fire.
I was like, listen, if I don't gotta put any money up or anything, like, I'll work with you. Why not? Mm-hmm. And you know, they looked out and they kept the word on everything. So
yeah, big shout out to them because.
And bro, their t-shirts are hard. They are.
Yo, they are. Listen, I'm a boxing nerd, right? I can never be a fighter because I'm a big pussy, but I'm a boxing nerd fanboy, and like I got all kinds of shirts. You can ask him. I'm stupid with it. That shit is crazy. That little bubble writing and shit. I'm like, what the hell? And you wash it and dry it. It don't come off.
The material, everything is on there. It's nice.
I'm definitely gonna.
great quality T-shirts.
Yeah, they hooked me up with you, so I'm that's why I'm happy for that too. Like I'm like, damn.
We can't wait to have you on a shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Violating
They
somebody.
coming. Yeah. I can't wait.
I don't know why they didn't put Joshua on there. They have you have us walking around a ring or something.
Yeah.
You know they make meme shirts all day.
Yep. Yeah, they take
Bruh.
like a meme and make it a shirt. That shit is crazy. And
I think, I think what they're doing is great though. You know, they're definitely looking out for the up and coming generation.
yeah. It's awesome. So I gotta ask you too, and then we'll get you out of here. We've already taken up enough of your time. You're in camp, but you didn't go to the Olympics, correct?
No, you know, just with all like the COVID restrictions and stuff going on.
Okay. I was curious why. I couldn't figure out why, and I was like,
I
He
could
didn't want to get the jab. Oh shit, bro.
yeah, you feel me? Like,
Nah, nigga.
I had nothing against it. It's just like I don't.
it was
like
crazy.
People try to
Yeah.
force me and shit.
Yeah.
Same here.
Okay.
I did not get. I got fired from one of my jobs. 'Cause of
Yeah,
that shit.
Willie's loyal to the soil, man.
Boy,
He got
that's a
fired.
fact. I got fired for that shit one day.
Nah, and what they were like, and what I was gonna go do wasn't even for like the Olympics. It was for like the World Championships and stuff.
Yeah.
And also, when you win the nationals, you win the USA Boxing National. You think, okay, I got my spot
Yeah.
team on like the traveling team.
Yep.
You don't, bro, and it's bull. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't.
I heard
you
I heard
have to-
horror stories too. I heard horror stories
So
about.
you have to compete against the dude that you just beat in camp for a whole week, and then they judge off of what they want
Oh,
and tell
okay.
you who worked harder and who deserved the spot
Yeah.
more and who's the person.
Nah, that ain't right. And that's politics. That's all politics.
Yeah, so it's
right
like-
there, so.
I'm not with it, bro. It's like
Nah,
if it
that's
was the
good.
first third spot, you know, it'd be a different story. But
Yeah.
for me to go out there, waste all that time
Yeah.
for them to send me back.
And then the money, people don't realize that either. Like with the Olympics, they're not really getting paid. It's exposure, but they're not getting paid anything. So I heard like they're like in a hotel, bro.
You get free gear and everything,
Yeah. Yeah.
paid for it, but
Yeah,
you're not
like-
making no money out there.
No. I heard some crazy stories about Olympics. If I was just curious, because a guy of,
I mean,
of your
Look,
skill.
bro, this is why I think like the PAL programs and stuff are so great because
Yeah.
people don't realize how expensive boxing is. Like to go to
Oh,
these tournaments,
God. Crazy.
like
What?
plane ticket,
Crazy.
every single tournament
Nationals.
bro. These
What?
every nationals is in the
It's
middle of
just
nowhere.
bread.
Yeah.
Bread
It's
in the middle of nowhere.
New
There's- I
Mexico
can never
is
find-
New Mexico.
Bro, I can never find a straight flight to my destination, bro. I gotta take four
crazy.
different planes and travel for 14 hours to get to 3 states over. I'm like, I might as well drive.
And
And
then
then the tickets are $800, bro.
It's wild. It's
and
wild.
then you're a teenager, and then your people's got to come up with all that shit, and
Yeah.
then you got school, and then your school might not let you go because you missed too
Yeah.
many fucking days because you were fucking winning championships all day.
It's crazy.
Like it makes no sense.
crazy.
I mean, look, bro, I left school and I said, like, I'm gonna be a boxer. And then I ended up getting, like, it online and stuff. Mm-hmm. But,
So so growing up, was that like the goal? You're like, nah, I'm gonna be a pro
I mean, but
boxer.
I had, like, a little bit of a rough upcoming.
Yeah.
So it was kind of hard. Like, sometimes I wasn't able to be in the gym. I was moving, or I didn't live close by the gym. I didn't have a gym.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I lived in Miami for a long time, and I didn't have a gym by me.
Yeah.
I didn't live with my parents for a long time. I lived with my grandparents for a long time. And, you know, for them to take me to the gym, especially living in Miami and stuff, was a big hassle. So I didn't really know, like, this is what I wanted to do. I mean, I always knew I wanted to do it, but I didn't, like, really commit myself to it till, say, like, 14, 15.
Okay.
So I got into
That's-
high school. But, I mean,
Okay,
the last time I've been in school I was in 9th grade.
Who kept you in the gym though? Like anyone like
Who was like a mentor? Who was like a mentor?
who's the one
growing
like
up?
really kept you in the gym, and who put you in the gym, or you just
No, I
wanted to
mean-
go in the?
Yo, that's one thing about me. Like, one thing everybody knows me for is just my work ethic and, like, the love for this sport, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I've always been that. I mean, you guys know, like, everybody knows me for my skills and, like, my defense. Like, I'm not no Deontay Wilder, like, heavyweight where I'm, like, knocking dudes out and they're dying and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not 7 foot tall. So it's like, I
Yeah.
gotta be good at something. And that when
Yep.
and for me, like that's my skills, my speed, stuff like that. And honestly, like the skills just comes from
Work. Right?
watching boxing, bro. I've never watched TV. I've always just sat there and watched boxing, even when I was a little kid. And I knew about these old dudes like from a youngin, bro. Like I've been watching like Ezra Charles, Georgie Benson, like James Toney since I was like 12, 13 years old, bro.
You faced off with Bo, right?
Yeah, my dog. Bro.
That's funny.
Yo,
He be at my
that's
fights.
fire.
He be coming to my fights. He's cool people, bro.
Yeah.
He's one of my
fire.
favorite heavyweights of all time. That dude was a monster.
You think you really think you could beat him? You think it's like
Prime for prime.
prime for prime?
You know, they asked me like who wins prime for prime, Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson, and I said Lorenzo Medina.
Oh my God, let's go. That's a soundbite right there, baby.
That's gonna be an answer anytime, bro.
Answer anytime. All right, let's get it.
Listen, we took up enough of your time. We appreciate it greatly. We'll be watching. I'm gonna try and get out there to Miami. I gotta see. I spent a lot of money at MSG, like we talked about the money, so we gotta see what's going on with that.
If I hit a parlay, maybe.
Yeah. Nah, man. Much respect. You've gained lifelong fans,
You already
and
know.
let's go. Keep creating memes, man. Keep creating memes.
Appreciate you,
That's
man.
a
Take
fact.
care, man.
Yo,
Take care,
we
man.
talking soon.
Later.
All right. Take care.
I'm holler at you.